Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in the incredibly ancient, beautiful city of Tbilisi, which is the capital. It's the largest city in the country of Georgia. Wow. Today I am hanging out with my friend Christo, who is from Culinary Backstreets. They offer amazing food culinary tours across Georgia in Tbilisi. She's absolutely the most energetic, passionate, and knowledgeable person about Georgian food that you could possibly meet. She is going to take you and me on an ultimate Georgian food tour in Tbilisi. We'll be going to the market, we'll be going to the bazaar, we'll be going to eat some of the most famous, legendary dishes, things that you have to eat when you visit Tbilisi. It's gonna be an incredible day, and I cannot wait to share this incredible city and all of the delicious food coming up with you all in this video right now. We are starting off the day this morning to eat one of the major foods of Georgia. It's a giant cheese boat. We're gonna see the entire process, and I can't wait to try it.
He brought a Georgian khachapuri to Tbilisi. So when we miss khachapuri, the best khachapuri in Tbilisi is from this guy.
So Chef Gia, there he is. The restaurant is called Retro, and we are about to eat khachapuri. Oh man, I cannot wait to begin this food tour. Welcome to Retro. I'm immediately decked out in some kitchen apparel. We are heading into the kitchen. We met up with Chef Gia, and he is gonna show us the entire process. So the first step is he flattens out that dough, kind of kneads it. You can see how soft and supple that dough is and how airy it is. And then he just molds it into, folds over both sides, and then molds it into like a trough-like boat. Chef just made the normal sized, but now he's gonna make that TITANIC, which is the gigantic size. It's like 10 times bigger than the normal size. It's huge. Again, directly into the oven. Wow. Also, what's amazing here is that Chef is using all wood burning for the oven. And there's, if you look closely, you can see there's fire on both sides. So there's just heat radiating in that oven. You can immediately start to see that bread, that puffy bread of the khachapuri just puff up in that heat. So that's gonna bake for about 15 minutes in the oven. So I'd say we're about 10 minutes in. You can start to see the cheese bubbling and just sloshing around and browning on the surface. Oh man. So Christo was telling me that khachapuri is so popular, people love it, and yet people know that it's not the healthiest thing to eat. And so Chef actually invented it himself, where he pulls it out of the oven, he digs out a little bit of the excess bread dough, dumps that out, so that you're left with more of a crispy shell, less doughiness, and just more of the cheese, the good stuff. He adds in an egg on top. He lets go of a little bit of the white, mostly focusing on the egg yolk, drops that right into the center, puts it back in the oven just for a little bit. Wow, there it is, the TITANIC. It is huge. Wow, thank you, Chef. Wow. This is the TITANIC of khachapuri. It literally is a Titanic-sized boat full of boiling cheese wrapped in dough. 6 eggs, 2 kilos of cheese.
Yes.
And this
is the normal sized.
Look at that comparison. Oh man. That will fulfill every cheese dream you've ever had in your life. And I think what's amazing is that it's just hot and fresh, right out of the oven. Boiling cheese, bubbling on the surface, crispy, fresh bread. Something truly special. So just a short walk away, we are at one of the major market bazaars where you'll find food and ingredients that make up Georgian cuisine. We're gonna explore the market next. Walnuts are one of my favorite nuts, one of my favorite foods, and walnuts are essential, absolutely mandatory in the Georgian cuisine. They're used in sauces, they're used in salads, they're used in so many different things, and they grow so many walnuts throughout Georgia. And that's such a cool tip about squeezing it in your fingers, seeing the oil come out. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh man. You just keep chewing and more, like almost like honey starts coming out of that walnut. Incredible.
This is jonjoli. It's a bit similar with the capers. When the tree is blooming, we collect the flowers and then we are fermenting it.
So good, so juicy and salty. I like how the flowers just kind of absorb that pickle brine. Nice. Yes. Yes, Krista.
Without greens, we don't cook. Most important is coriander, and we use as well as this fresh one. And this is coriander with the seeds.
Oh,
and we
nice.
use it a lot in our cuisine. Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, I might taste that seed. Is that okay? So these are coriander with the seeds, and herbs are so essential in Georgian cuisine. Something I love. Oh, those seeds are amazing. Christo, she owns a restaurant in Tbilisi, which we'll actually be eating at later today. But she's doing a bit of shopping, and she gets some of her ingredients from the market, from this bazaar, and then also directly from farmers. We were so busy outside, I kind of forgot there was even an indoor section of the bazaar. But here we are in the indoor section, greeted by a man selling all sorts of different honeys, straight off the honeycomb.
Honey, new.
Wow. So sweet, so much flavor. The wax of the comb, incredible.
She will prepare for us amazing stuff, cheese and cheese roll.
Wow. So she takes like a very thin cheese skin, which will be a wrapper, then adds in some of the crumbled like cottage cheese, smears that on top, then some of the fresh tarragon that we just bought at the market, like picks off some of those sprigs of tarragon, go right in, and she wraps it up into a triangular like cone. Wow, that's just cheese on top of cheese with a bit of tarragon. Amazing. Can't wait to try it. Oh wow. Two totally different textures of cheese. We've got the creamy, wow. Almost tastes like a cream, the inside, that spreadable cheese. And then the outside is like this salty cheese skin. And you need that tarragon for the dimension, for the complexity. Really good. So good to be here with Christo. She literally knows everyone, and she just, her respect, her love, her passion for ingredients, for suppliers, for people at the market, and for the food of Georgia is remarkable.
The most special ajika, green ajika, and she makes it herself.
Wow.
Everything what you see from ajika side, it's all her own job, you know, like, and she is great. She has amazing taste.
Green ajika, her legendary green ajika, walnuts, coriander, green chilies, a little bit of oregano. Oh, wow.
Where are you from?
That is just an insanely flavorful general sauce. I always love going to the local fresh market or bazaar to see the ingredients that go into the cooking and into the food, because it's so essential and it's just such a huge part of the culture, and this gives you a foundation to know a little bit, an education about what you're then going to be eating. Tbilisi has always been a crossroads. You can just see in the spice selection, things from all over just represented in Georgian cuisine. And so that completes our amazing visit to the Deserters Bazaar here right in the heart of Tbilisi. Oh man, it was just amazing. We are gonna continue with a lot more food on this ultimate tour of Tbilisi with culinary backstreets.
My name is Tamta, and I'm the co-founder with my mom of the place called Tamtaki. It is like a Georgian traditional food that we transformed into the street food. So, yeah, buffalo is also, I can say, one of the favorite things for Georgians.
You bake each piece of bread fresh as soon as the order comes in. Georgian kababi, which is beautiful, made of buffalo meat, and she grilled those, adds on those beautiful garnishing. The sunflower tahini is amazing. The arugula, bright and fresh tomato sauce, Georgian tomato sauce, and then tops it with some of the sumac onions and a grilled pepper. The best way to eat this is to wrap it up in that fresh bread. Oh man, that is beautiful. Oh wow, yeah. That's amazing. The juiciness of the kababi with that tomato sauce, the freshness of those herbs, the richness of the sunflower tahini. And then you've got the crunch of the onions with that citrusy sumac. So that's the concept. Everything is sandwiches, but just you can taste the quality of the meat, you can taste the quality of the produce, the sauces that she makes. Absolutely incredible. So the next one is suckling pig. Okay, next dish.
Yeah, it is like a suckling pig.
Wow.
And yeah, this is very traditional dish for Georgians, only on New Year's.
So we got crispy. She loads it up with suckling pig. This is like literally an entire roast suckling pig meal. Absolutely beautiful. I love that beetroot, and the acidity of that sour plum is amazing.
So this is gebjalia. Gebjalia is also very traditional appetizer, I can say. It's kind of ricotta kind of texture inside, but with mint. And from the outside, it is like just a thin cheese layer.
Another just impressive sandwich. This one's huge, a whole tomato. Georgian tomatoes are some of the juiciest, freshest tomatoes you'll ever try. Literally an entire tennis ball sized round, like package of cheese, drizzled with all of those sauces. Oh man, the garlic, this one is spectacular. The tomato juice is just non-stop. Thank you.
Thank you.
very
Have a nice
much.
stay in Georgia.
Thank you, thank you. This is the place, incredible place for modern takes on traditional Georgian food within sandwiches. So to continue the food tour, where are we going next?
Next is Sofia Melnikova's fantastic Dukan. The owner of the place is the pioneer of Georgian restaurateurs.
Wow.
And we're gonna eat amazing Georgian dish, chikmeruli. It's a special chicken.
Chikmeruli.
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 Yes.
Awesome. And the signature yellow door. There it is. Sofia's Melnikova's fantastic Duhan.
Duhan, yes.
Great.
And it's a like pub.
So you step into the yellow door gate and immediately it just opens up into this beautiful courtyard, like an oasis. We're in a courtyard surrounded by buildings on all sides. It's so quiet, so peaceful. There's just this lattice covering of grapevines above. Tables throughout the courtyard, shaded, the breeze, the natural air. Such a spectacularly beautiful environment, relaxing, peaceful. So the restaurant, the Courtyard, is actually owned by the National Museum. So that's why you'll notice giant sculptures within the courtyard surrounding.
Kemeruli is a traditional Georgian dish with a chicken. So it's a fried chicken, and then we put it in the milky, garlicky sauce.
Has some amazing like herbal spices on it, submerged within that creamy garlic sauce. Not just your average fried chicken.
This is really what you think about when you think about eating in Tbilisi. Wine is a massive part of Georgian culture. They say wine runs in their veins. Actually, before dinner, we are gonna go to Vino Underground Natural Wine Bar in the cellar.
It's all only natural wines. Most of them are made in Kvevri, which is like traditional Georgian
The traditional
wine.
Georgian way?
Yeah, 8,000 years.
Okay.
Yeah. But there are some European style wines, but made with the Georgian grapes and the cellar itself. In this district, every building has
The wine
these
cellar?
wine cellars. Yeah.
Wow. Wine tasting was fantastic. Now we are continuing on to dinner. This area of town is absolutely beautiful. The buildings, monumental buildings, grapevines everywhere. And we are almost to Christo's restaurant, which is within one of the monumental buildings, the courtyard.
This is the name. It calls Ezo, which literally means courtyard. You are so welcome, Mark, to my restaurant. You know, in Georgia, the most important thing is hospitality.
Oh,
and
man.
we normally say that the guest is a gift from the God. So you are my guest right now.
Thank you so
Personally
much.
mine, and you are so welcome.
Thank
Let's
you
go
very
inside.
much. So cool to have this experience at the end. Ezo Christo, who's been taking us around today with culinary backstreets, showing us around Tbilisi, her passion, and then to be able to end at her restaurant where she has just an incredible courtyard. It's friendly, it just represents Tbilisi, and we're gonna have a massive feast to end this entire day tour. Such another just impressive environment, atmosphere, shaded by the big trees, surrounded by the buildings. Would this be residential again, or is this
Yes,
like
it
mainly
is
residential? Or okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yes, my sister
Beautiful.
lives above.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
You are my
you
guest.
so much.
You are my gift from the God. So
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I hope we're gonna enjoy the supra in Ezo.
And so what exactly does supra mean?
Literally, supra means tablecloth, but it means a big dinner, big feast. And we start with the starters.
So these are just the starters.
This is just the starters.
Awesome,
So
awesome.
supra means a lot of food.
A lot of food.
A lot of food.
So what are some of the dishes that we're starting with?
Okay.
We have this amazing platter here, so colorful. Gonna go for the eggplant roll, that spinach cheese roll, beetroot leaves with walnut, some of the flour salad. Thank you. Then take a piece of the cornbread, the beetroot, but beet leaves actually, walnut paste. Oh, the beetroot is amazing. It's so juicy and sweet. The flour salad. So we have these flowers pickled, but then this is mixed with a salad with herbs with walnuts. Okay. Again, the walnuts, the garlic. This one has that extra briny sourness from the pickle.
This is my favorite.
Oh, the eggplant is amazing. Try some of this tomato cucumber salad, looking so vibrant and so fresh. That's just so crisp, so fresh. The herbs in there, the red onion, that red basil. Georgian style dolma. Those sour grape leaves
The minced meat interior, that like creaminess on the bottom, and then the freshness of the dill. Oh, that liver is so refreshing. Just creamy. But again, the onions in there, the garlic, the walnuts, the freshness. It just like refreshes it. Oh, those beans are so aromatic. I can smell it from here. And they're aromatic. I cannot wait to try with the cornbread again. Rich, hearty beans. Oh, the beans are unbelievable. So creamy. The flavor of fenugreek.
This one is a classical, which at the same time is Emiratian khachapuri. So very thin khachapuri. And this guy, Georgi, he is himself from Emirati region.
Oh, okay.
From where originally
great.
comes this classical khachapuri.
Okay.
So he knows the best how to make this khachapuri.
All right.
So Algerian khachapuri is difficult to eat every day, but classical Emiratian khachapuri you can eat all the time.
Okay. So again, like a tennis ball sized chunk of cheese goes into the center of the dough. Then he just very delicately rolls it out again until it's flat. All that cheese tucked within the dough, and then it's gonna go straight into the oven to bake. Into the oven. Oh, beautifully golden. Wow, thank you.
Only dish.
Delivered. I think I've had the most cheese that I've eaten in a long time today in my life. Oh yeah. Hot right out of the oven. The oozy cheese. Oh, it's so good. One of the main dishes has arrived. Harcho. Pork tender beef. Thick. Walnut sauce. Pink in color almost. Almost like light, foamy, kind of like whipped cream almost of walnuts. But, oh wow. And we're ending with a seasonal dish full of tarragon and veal. Oh wow, that is so herbal. So sour and refreshing. And then with that beef. Oh man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. That wraps up, and what an ending to this incredible Georgian food tour of Tbilisi today. That spread, the variety, the different flavors, the walnuts just like uniting the cuisine was outstanding. And today has just been an unbelievable day. Christo, she's so passionate. She just is so knowledgeable about Georgian food, and just her passion, her just excitement for the food, for the culture of Georgia, for Georgians. Absolutely just a spectacular day in Tbilisi. And also, we went on this tour today with Culinary Backstreets, who they are an amazing tour company that focus on authentic food and cultures. 15 different cities where they offer tours. And so actually, if you are in Tbilisi or one of the cities that they offer tours, you can use, I'll have the code in the description box, but type in the code migrationology10 and you can get a 10% discount on any of their tours. And again, I would highly recommend them. Their guides are so knowledgeable, and they really take you to places that represent, that show the true representation of the authentic food culture in each destination. And I want to say a big thank you for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe now for lots more food and travel videos. And we're going to be traveling around Georgia, eating some amazing food, Georgian food, and some amazing scenery and locations and sightseeing as well. So stay tuned, more videos coming, and big thank you again. Goodbye from Tbilisi, and I will see you on the next video. Oh.